Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk. These are Tarot Tings, and I'm your host, Boogie down Bronx, and I'm here to take care of the Aquarius. Aquarii, if you are new to the channel, welcome. This reading camera is in here for you. If you have Aquarius as a sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, or south node sign. Quick shout out to my shirt. This is a Pluto in Aquarius shirt. You can see the little Aquarius right here that I designed. Oh, I thought there was something on my shirt that I designed myself. It's on my Etsy shop right now. You can find it there. You can use my discount code Aries for a discount at checkout. And Pluto and Aquarius is a big deal for Aquarius placements. You guys are going to really start to be in a position of power. All right. Aquarius, especially if you have Aquarius and other fixed placements like Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus, this is a very powerful time for you. What else I want to shout out? Quick shout out to my Patreon as well. Literally in a day, the group sold out, but you can join the waitlist for it. The Scorpio Cult group. A lot of you may have seen me talking about it on Twitter, but I'm going to be guiding and coaching Scorpio placements only, not 8th house, Scorpio, all right? Sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, south node, Mars, Mercury, whatever Scorpio placement you have. If you struggle with harnessing that energy, or if you are an Aquarius with Scorpio placements, you will want to join that group, all right? So there is a wait list right now, but I plan on opening up some more slots as soon as I kind of get the groundwork done for the first part of this group. Okay, so look out for that. I will post more about that, and if you're on the wait list, I'll send you an email when more slots open up. Okay, so with that being said, Aquarius, let's get into your reading and see what it is that you need to look into, you need to hear for April. Communication coming in. Okay, you could have Capricorn placements. Some of you having Capricorn placements. How are you feeling now that Saturn is out of Aquarius? Are you feeling more light? But Capricorn just got this card literally the other day. Oh, you're the problem. You guys get that card a lot too. You and Pisces get that card all the time. Y'all are like the only two signs that get that. I don't know why. But let me see. You're the problem. Can we clarify you are the problem for Aquarius? Can we clarify you are the problem? I remember telling you, Aquarius, that if you are the problem, then you are also the solution. So it's good to be the problem, because if you're the problem, you can fix it, right? If somebody else is the problem, you can't fix it. So look at it. Look on the bright side. What is the problem here for Aquarius in regards to where are they the problem? Separation. This just tried to come out like a few minutes ago. Separation. Tell me about where is Aquarius the problem? Abundance flowing in. 888, you're blocking your abundance somehow. Let karma handle it. It takes two. I'm nosy. I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. You have it'll break your heart. Literally, Capricorn just had this too. It had communication coming in, and then it had it'll break your heart. What is this? Excuses are keeping you stagnant. Okay, and that's all because I could keep pulling all day. So it takes two. Let karma handle it. Excuses are keeping you stagnant. I'm going to keep all these cards out and refer back to them. But let's look into your shadow work. I just started using my new shadow work deck. All the decks that I use are in the description box down below, including my deck that is for sale, the Everything Oracle deck that you guys see me use. So let me see for Aquarius. What is the shadow work coming up for Aquarius at this time? What is the shadow work coming up for Aquarius placements? Sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, and south node at this time. You have Judgment. Oop. Judgment, that's Scorpio energy. And then you have the 5 of Cups. Literally, Capricorn got this as their shadow work. Are y'all Capricorns? Are y'all Capricorn placements? Capricorn stelliums? Dealing with a Capricorn? What are you? Let's look at Judgment, what it says here for you. Judgment in this deck. I don't know where it is. In here. Sorry, y'all. Oh, here it is. Okay. Judgment represents significant and life-changing decisions, as well as the judgments from the world around us. Judgment as an archetype. This card teaches the importance and necessity of serious decisions at crucial times in our lives. Sometimes we get to make these judgments, and sometimes they are made for us. Upright, deciding for others, being judged, consequences, and closure. Okay, so it's all about your decisions here. And why it's saying maybe you're not taking full advantage of your decisions, or your decisions, something in your actions are causing you to stay stagnant. Excuses are keeping you stagnant. Choosing, it's all about your choices. All right. 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups, what I was talking to Capricorn, is all about loss, disappointment, grief, feeling this this wallowing, this emptiness of what has not worked out, what has been disappointing to us. But in that sense, it's like if you're focusing only on the problems, there's no room to see any positives. There's no room to see the solution. And so, you know, when things happen to us, and this goes for anybody, not just necessarily Aquarius, but when things happen to us, it's really easy for us to blame other people. It's really easy for us to be like, well, they did this to me and they did that to me, and this is what happened, right? When we're explaining it. And that is true. That is true. 2 things can be true at once. It takes 2. But it's also telling you to reflect on where you played your part in this. What decisions did you make leading up to this situation that put you in this position, right? So that could be ignoring your intuition. That can be having poor boundaries. That can be not speaking up when you need to say something. It can be all types of things. It can be not holding other people accountable, enabling other people. And so it is time for you to start taking action, or accountability rather, for your actions, judgment, and start judging your own decisions, and let karma handle the people that have wronged you. So it's like all you can do is focus on where you played the part in the scenario, and let go of the blame, let go of being angry and hurt and holding on to that energy towards anybody else, because it is doing nothing for you. Excuses are keeping you stagnant. You have this abundance flowing in, 888, but it's like if you're still focusing on whatever else happened or what's going on with somebody else, you're going to miss it, right? You're going to miss it. So it's about this separation from focusing on what was lost is really what I feel like it's saying to us right now, Aquarius. Okay. So let's look into your cards here with the everything deck, or one of them is flipped upside down. Okay, let's talk more. Where is Aquarius need to focus on them potentially being the problem in their own lives? Where is Aquarius potentially the problem? You have self-sabotage. Where's you have single? You're the reason why you're single. Possibly. Yeah, don't shoot the messenger, please. Please don't shoot the messenger. Still angry or hurt. Where's Aquarius potentially still the problem in their own lives? Where excuses are keeping them stagnant, or they're self-sabotaging, new job or increase. Writer. They won't reach out. Completion or closure. Stable. Okay. So we have here, Aquarius, you are the problem. So it's telling you very clearly that you are responsible for your actions and your decisions, as well as the ways of your inaction, right? So sometimes it's our actions, the things that we do and we put forth energy outward that cause a certain reaction, but it also is inactivity and passiveness that cause other actions as well. So it's like when you know you should have reached out, or you know you should have stepped up, or you know you should have did more, you know you should have done something and you didn't, that's a form of self-sabotage, right? And that's where we need to take accountability for our actions, where we hold ourselves back. So not only is it like, you know, what you put out, the energy you put out, but also the energy you don't put out is what it's saying here. And so what I'm getting at, and we're going to talk a little human design real quick, and then I'll go back into the regular reading. Communication coming in. It made me think of projectors first, if you're an Aquarius projector, because you can get all the recognition, you can get all the invitations in the world. But if you self-sabotage, you don't believe somewhere in your belief system, you don't believe you deserve it, you don't feel ready, you have been spending so much time on people that don't recognize you, the invitations you didn't get. When you do get one, you're like, oh, and then it scares you, and then you freak out, and then you miss it, you're the problem. It's all about where you're putting your focus at right now. Okay, generators. A lot of you focusing on people and things that make you frustrated, and all the opportunities that you missed, and you're not getting anything to respond to, instead of like keeping your energy open for something that you can get, or focusing on what's right there in front of you right now. You miss it. And then you self-sabotage it, right? And then focusing on the past and things that you could have gotten, but there's things that are currently coming towards you right now. Okay, manifestors, you're getting this big prompt to initiate something new. But you're the problem if you're not informing people, you're not telling people what you need, what you don't need, or ways that you held back and you got angry because you didn't say things in the past to people that you were with, or you didn't speak up and you didn't assert yourself, and then you missed it, and then you get angry about it, and then you just hold back entirely. And reflectors, the same for you. A lot of you guys keep your wisdom withheld. You don't show up for yourself. You don't speak up when you have something to say. You don't share. You kind of just fade into the background, and then you may get resentful about it later. You are meant to share your wisdom. You're meant to speak up. So a lot of you are still angry or hurt about a situation that did not come to fruition, but you're spending so much time and energy on that anger, on that disappointment, on that pain, and you're not being open enough to the new. For some of you, okay? Sometimes Aquarius, you guys get a little defensive in the comments. So take it as it resonates. If it doesn't resonate for you, you don't need to let me know. You just move on. But for those of you that it does resonate, you are really looking and observing your behaviors. And this can be as a result of Pluto in Aquarius now, where you're seeing a lot of transformations in your mind and the way that you operated before, and the ways that you self-sabotage through your actions or your inactions to things, right? And where you've stayed stuck and holding a grudge, and it's caused you to hold yourself back, right? Or you were the reason why you are single, because you have these fixed beliefs about why you can't be in a relationship, or why you can't start to connect with other people. There's always going to be an excuse to be had, right? You have new job or increase, and then you got abundance flowing in. Please, come on. Like you got the resources, the things that you need are coming in. The blessings are coming in. But it is literally going to be your mindset, your mentality that pushes these things away and causes you to separate from them prematurely, because you are not taking full advantage of the opportunity somehow. And or you're still focusing on the past opportunities that you've missed, and therefore you can't even see the new things that are coming in. Your energy is not focused forward. It's still in the past here. Completion or closure. It's time to close out that door, right? Or pour your anger into something creative. Pour your hurt, your pain into something productive. You have creativity and you have writer. A lot of you can use what you've been frustrated about or doing, or like what has happened to you, and put it into your artwork, put it into your jobs, your passions here. You have, they won't reach out. So some of you are still hoping for some type of closures, hoping for some type of like clarity from the past situation. Spirit is saying you need to let that go, and you need to let go of like thinking you need that in order to really move forward. And that's another common theme that shows up a lot in your guys' readings. But stability, and focusing on the new stability that is coming in. All right. What else? What is the advice for Aquarius right now? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, South Node. What is the advice for Aquarius? Angel numbers or guidance? What is the advice with this energy here? Confession. What is the advice with this energy? Some of you may want to get something off of your chest. You have past or past life. What is the advice? You have not worth it. What is the advice here for Aquarius? House or move. Some of you, like, you really need to just start fresh, start over, so you can move on and heal from the past situation. But it's really about observing how the past has been holding you back still. You have self-love and pouring all this love into yourself, where something that's happened to you has made you really start to beat yourself up and look at yourself in a downward spiral type of way. You have entrepreneurship. Some of you are ready to take that step in an entrepreneurial position or doing your own thing. It's just about believing you can do it and showing up more for yourself. You have house or move. You may want to move entirely. Past or past life, looking at your past life lessons or seeing like what karmic themes come up in your life. Like if there's always a theme with self-sabotage or always a theme with other people betraying you, it's about looking at yourself, right? Whatever karmic issues, things that repeat themselves over and over and over, your cycles in your life, that tells you about past life themes that you have not completed. So that means you have to change your actions in this lifetime to do something different, is to break a karmic cycle. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn may be significant to you, either coming in or somebody that you are meant to let go of and move forward and not let it hold you back in your life. All right. And then you have not worth it here. It's not worth holding back in your life because of what somebody else did or what happened to you. It's also time to take accountability for the positions that you found yourself in or that you put yourself in. Because we do put ourselves in positions, okay? We do. And there's nobody else to blame but ourselves sometimes, right? Okay, so let's see what else is coming towards Aquarius. This is a little bit of a tough love reading, y'all. But that's what it's saying, tough love. What's coming towards Aquarius right now? What's coming towards Aquarius at this time that they need to be aware of? It's coming towards Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, South Node. Oop, wait, that was too many cards. The Lovers, Gemini. A love situation is likely to come towards you. Promising relationship here. Devil card, Capricorn energy is very strong. You're reading. I don't know what that's about. What is coming towards you, Aquarius? What is coming towards Aquarius? Let me clarify that, Capricorn. Why is the Devil card here for Aquarius? Five of Cups. That can be leaning into your shadow, leaning into your addictions here. For some of you, you got the Five of Cups here again, which came out, as your shadow work card. And allowing this self-sabotage energy to get you, or if there is a influential Capricorn energy around you, allowing that to cause you to make decisions. It could also be leaning into materialism or addiction of any kind, where you're meant to really combat that and not doing things because of the material gain necessarily, or just doing things out of fear or a lack mindset, lack mentality here. You have Nine of Swords, and like a lot of you, your mind is your worst enemy, with this Devil card clarified by the Five of Cups and the Nine of Swords. So it's like you let your mind take over to the point where it makes you not do things. Like in your mind, you're able to like really lean into like the worst possible case scenario, and you let that dictate if you're going to do it or not. And so essentially you're breaking your own heart every time you allow your fears to take over, instead of you just allowing it to play out and see if it's going to, happen or how it's going to happen. And then also taking it very personally if it doesn't work out. So it's like you are your own worst enemy in this scenario. I don't see that anybody else is really going to be holding you back. You are holding you back as far as like what you allow to occupy your mind, and those types of fears. And it's like learning to move forward despite like not knowing if everything's going to work out accordingly, how things are going to happen. Eight of Wands, things are going to be moving and picking up very quickly. So you got to get your mind in check, right? You got to reflect on the past and see where your mind has started to like get and interfere in the way. So there's that. Now let's wrap it up here with the Surrender card. Oh, what do we have for Aquarius? What do we have for Aquarius? Surrender negative thinking. Pretty much what I was just saying. Your mind, your thinking needs work. Surrender comparisons to other people. That can be your shadow side, is like looking at what other people are doing and then like limiting yourself and holding back because you're like, oh, well, other people are already doing that. What makes me unique? What makes me special? You're an Aquarius. You're unique. You are special because you just are. You know, Aquarius and Leo are two of the main zodiac signs that have this like polarizing but also very mass appealing effect. So you got to just live in your own lane. You got to live in your own truth. Surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. So when you find yourself in these loops in your head of thinking negatively, you got to stop yourself. You have to. You can't just let that play out. Surrender comparisons with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. So looking at where you tend to look at other people's strengths and use it as a way to like lower yourself, you know. Okay. And it's about letting go of those relationships of the past that have interfered with your self-esteem as well. Okay. Because you got the Lovers card here again in reverse. Gemini can be significant. Here, Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Cups in reverse. So what behaviors and tendencies do you tend to keep going back to? What people do you continue to go back to, whether that be physically, emotionally, or mentally holding you back? Chariot card, Cancer, time to move forward into a lot of new possibilities. Seven of Cups and thinking, forward thinking, progressive thinking. But overall, you guys are going to really see where you have been in your own way by focusing too much on other people somehow, you know, and you may not even realize you're focusing on other people, whether that be in a positive way or a negative way. Especially if you're a projector, you tend to always focus on other people. And you need to focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power, like it said, or where you tend to shy away from good things in your life. You separate yourself from things prematurely. You don't believe that you can do it. So it's like you get the opportunity and then you don't take it. So that's where we need to look at and push through those things. So thank you. I was going to say Capricorn, jeez. Thank you, Aquarius, for watching. If this reading resonated for you, please let me know down in the comments down below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe so this channel can thrive. I am at Tarot by Bronx on everything.